Hello Virgos, welcome back to Missedietarot. I'm so excited to be here with you guys for week 3 in October. What an exciting week we have ahead for sure. Guys, I just want to give a super quick shout out to 444 Tarot, my girl, thank you so much. Last week we had the message about dancing from the unicorns, to really embrace your dance and to just shake off whatever energies. And my girl, thank you so much for the beautiful shout out. Definitely check her out, guys. She's been adding dance and meditation, so the reading last week was kind of a beautiful message just to support that, and I'm so proud of you, girl, for going out and doing it. Amazing. And please share stories, guys. Like, if anything that happens after you watch the reading, let me know. Like, I'd love to hear how it's supporting and helping you guys through whatever you are going through. Today's gonna be a fun one, so I'm gonna definitely check. Let's get into it. Here we go. We're doing week 3 of October. Again, with the unicorn oracles, the lovers oracles, romance angels, and I'm using the Gilded Tarot for your weekly message. Also, just want to remind you guys, if this resonates with you, please like it. Of course, share it with your friends if it sounds familiar, like something that someone's going through. And also, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So for any of you, if it's not resonating, check out the other signs that you're also familiar. If you're not familiar with your chart, of course, let me know. We can do that too. So anything that we're going to go ahead and get right into this. And of course, check out my Instagram, Missedietarot, for your daily messages and awesome stuff lately, guys. I love what's going on in the world of support with all that growth and personal development. I'm also into a lot of that too. So here we go. First unicorn card is awareness. Beautiful card for all of us here. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. The unicorns are calling you to live more fully in the present moment and be aware of the support you receive from your guides every day. Some of it is going unnoticed because your mind is keeping you distracted with worry, fear, or doubt. You are trying to solve a challenge from a conscious level when the best solution will come from handing it over to the divine. This beautiful unicorn is inviting you to take the time to slow down, sit quietly in contemplation or meditation, and allow your soul to take charge from your ego. Become aware of what your truth really is. All is well and everything is happening for a reason. Any situation can be resolved harmoniously, and there is a perfect solution for every challenge. This card is a reminder that all of your needs are met. You are safe, you are loved, and you are protected. Breathe into this awareness and choose to feel peaceful, calm, and relaxed. Trust in Source and take care of you. Meet your needs and show you your next steps. As you go about your day, be alert of any signs or messages that may be placed in your path. Stay in surrender and keep bringing yourself back into the present moment, for it's only here that you can truly ever free. It is only here that you can ever feel truly at peace. And I'm so sorry, my alarm's gonna keep going off. But wow, so for a lot of us, we had a really intense week last week with all the stuff going on, a lot of exciting things happening, and a lot of decisions needed to be made. So now we're coming into this energy where you've now been aware of them, they've been brought to light, and it's just allowing you, and at 333 when I said that, guys, so you really need to take that time to absorb all that of what's going on. And for some of you, maybe it's really messed you up. I'll be really honest, there's a tough week. So for anyone, if you're going through stuff, take that break. Take that moment you need. Dance. I still always say dance. I love dancing personally. It's the best way to just pump yourself up, change your mood, yell it out, scream it out, depending what kind of music you're into, or just shake it off, So awareness is for this week. So just be aware. Pay attention to the signs. Stop overthinking things and just allow nature and whatever's around you to give you the message, the lyrics and songs, the situations you're hearing about around you, okay? Lover's Oracle. We got 4, so we're going to get through them quick here. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So that's a big part of your awareness here, guys. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Wow. A lot of letting go. I felt that one was a little bit heavy, and I feel like I'm talking so much, so just always remember you're protected. You're always watched over. Everything is always with you. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you have been aware of something now, and I feel a lot of mixed emotions, and I'm really sensing that for many of you, this is a lot to take in. Whatever happened, whatever, this is, you know, obviously with the guilt here, you could have been in the wrong, you could have done something, or they could have done something, whoever's feeling this energy and whoever this message is for, you know, you're now aware of it. Now we're moving forward, no matter what the situation is. And wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going because it's gonna make more sense soon, I'm sure. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you guys have been waiting for a really long time, or you know, maybe you're not sure why things haven't been working out, I feel like for some of you that awareness has definitely come in, and you know, you got to create room. Like when it's talking about getting rid of unwanted thoughts. So if you guys are like in fear about something, or you're nervous about something, or you're guilty about something, until you shake those energies off of you and get that out of your system with your thoughts, with what you're doing. Whatever you're doing is what you're attracting to you guys. So if you're not being proactive, or you're not doing things in a good way, don't forget that that also comes back. Whatever vibration you send out is returned. An attraction, as I'm saying that, here we go. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so for many of you, you really have to stop and smell the roses. I think that, again, because there's a lot of messages about your thoughts, guys. I think a lot of the signs too. So you really need, when life is giving you an opportunity to enjoy a moment, don't say no. If something comes up and they're like, hey, do you want to do this? And even though you're like, no, but you have literally nothing else to do that is important, unless it's important, of course, don't bail on that. But I think go for it. Try it out, you know, see what's going to happen, because the more you're living in the moment, the more you're being present and you're allowing new experiences in. You can't be in that state of anxiety or depression because you're thinking, you're overthinking. I'm going to say this again, very guilty of doing that. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. So do things you love, hang around people that you have fun with. Definitely, you know, I guess with playfulness, I always say flirty as well, because, you know, you're being playful with people. You're seeing what's happening. Surround yourself with the ones that make you enjoy yourself, that make you feel good, that put you in a beautiful place, because there's a lot of heavy energy here. And because of the emotions, when it's talking about your emotions being a part of life, and for some of you, it's distorting a lot of things. So it's basically like, okay, stop thinking, be optimistic, get out and do something about it. Be aware that you're overthinking these things. Like for some of you, you're just realizing all the stuff that this is causing around you. So you really do need to live in the moment. Stop freaking yourself out. You're kind of doing it to yourself, okay? So let's not go there. Let's see what's happening. Let's get into our week. We have a lot here, so let's see what's happening, because I'm picking up a lot of different people. And thanks guys for the feedback. Of course, keep sharing that. Yep, so here we're starting on the 7 of Swords. So yeah, so we have, again, this is under awareness. So I feel like, because this is how we're coming out of the second week, I feel like something has been brought to your attention. You're now aware of this shadiness around you. If this is a person, of course, this is air sign, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You could be aware of their bullshit. You know, maybe they're being deceitful, maybe they're being liars, maybe they're cheating if you are with this person. But there's definitely a lot of stuff regarding this energy that was taking from you. They were draining you. Maybe this is people that are pulling on your emotions, you know, like when it's talking about being aware of your perception. Many of you can be being played. I'm not saying like this doesn't apply to everyone. Of course, please take what applies to you. Whatever is around you is taking your energy. This could be people, this could be things, and this can be your own thoughts. So for a lot of you, you're really in your head so much that you're stealing the present moment from yourself, okay? Don't do that. Stop. Please stop. Like, I don't care. Sometimes you have to play music just to shut your own thoughts off. So do that if that's for you. For many of you, I think like this person is actually either getting away with it. Maybe you didn't know, maybe you never saw it happening or coming or whatever, and then out of the blue, and that's why you have that resentment card here too, to like remind you that you must let go of the resentment. So whatever happened, unfortunately happened. It's thankfully, because we're starting with this, I feel like that's the energy of where we're coming from. So that is now behind you. So let's see what's coming in front of us. Let's see what's ahead. Let's be positive. And we have to be because we have the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So for many of you with the Empress card here, you know, this is a beautiful, beautiful card. Just wow, for like the feminine, the divine feminine, of course, her being here too. A lot of you are now aware of a lot of your own things. You know, maybe you're aware of how you want to be treated because you saw how you didn't like being treated. You're aware of what you want. You have very fruitful thoughts. You have very positive things that you're attracting towards you. Again, the attraction card here, being optimistic about your thoughts. Like, this is a very positive card to come out with these energies. And of course, the Empress, you know, she's the embodiment of all things feminine. For many of you, you know, this is also being really in tune. You could be really connecting with your mother this week. Or for many of you, you could be really reminded of your mom this week. And I also am feeling some loss there too, possibly, so let's not go there. I don't want to hurt anybody right now, but we have a lot of energy. So for many of you, if you did lose your mom, you could be having very positive thoughts about it, of course, you know, thinking of her and reminiscing in that way. So of course, stop causing that pain. I think, I'm sorry, that was for like one person. And the Empress being here, of course, too. Some of you, wow, okay, now I know where the mother thoughts are coming from. Again, she has to do with fertility. So for some of you, you might be needing to be a little cautious if you don't want to get pregnant. This is also a very fertile month. I'm noticing she keeps coming out for us. So there's definitely a message here. And for many of you, if you are trying to have children, then just keep going. She's here. So the energy is very positive for that to come around. I'm also sensing too that some of you might be keeping a pregnancy secret, or a pregnancy is being kept a secret from you as well. So just be really careful with that. And I think that there might also be something to do with someone trying to get pregnant. Maybe the other person doesn't know. So again, men, women, however this applies to whoever, just be a little cautious, be a little extra safe, if you know what I mean on that end. And amazing, Queen of Swords. So I think, again, we have a little bit more air energy here, so you can still be dealing with that air energy that was here last week, or whoever it was that was really causing that that tough energy. But here with her and the Empress, I feel like, you know, you've now received full clarity. You see the whole picture. You see everything. So whatever that energy was that's behind you, you have either cut this out so hard, it is so out of this picture now. You know, the sword, she's facing that way, and she's like, yeah, I had to do what I did. Or you're aware of it. You know, if you're aware of it, then like now you know how to play your cards, right? So if this is something that you can't avoid and you can't cut out, unfortunately, because you are tied to this person, which is why the guilt is here too. So for some of you, okay, don't feel guilty about a decision you have to make. I'm not going to go in detail, but if this is for you and it's resonating, do not feel guilty about what you feel you need to do is right. Okay? If this is about, I don't want to say it out loud. I'm sorry, I'm not going to say it, but there is something that some of you might be deciding to do that is a very difficult decision. You're cutting something out. You could be cutting something off. You could be removing something from your life. Whatever it is, this energy, though she's beautiful and very powerful, there is a huge decision that's being done, but you're really coming from it. Like when the Queen of Swords cuts something out of her life, she has weighed all her options. She's thought about everything that's the consequences, right? Like she has the full picture. And with the Empress here too, like, you know, whatever you're going to be cutting out will be bringing you beautiful, beautiful energy. It'll be very prosperous. It will be very successful. And it will be something that will really fulfill you, especially in for some of you, like, you know, it'll really bring out your beautiful energy. You're going to be so happy. You're just going to be shining and radiating because you're doing what you did. And for many of you, that is only possible because you cut this shit out. Whatever was causing you and draining you and removing your power from you, you've made that decision and just be like, okay, bye, out of here. Whatever it is, get out of here. Okay, so that's awesome. And again, unwanted thoughts. So for some of you, that could also have to do with being just more positive and being more optimistic and really attracting that. And you're just having more fun, you know, cut loose. Like, just stop being like that, because the King of Wands is here. So for some of you, you're really following something super passionate, super desiring, Of course, this is a person as well. If this is a fire sign, we've been dealing with a couple fire signs for the past little while. So again, this could be Capricorn, Sagittarius, or Aries. So if any of you are connecting with any of those signs, you know, they're definitely looking at this Queen of Swords over here. So if this is your energy or this is another person that's coming towards you, you can of course be the Empress standing here all beautiful and fine like you are. And then you've got all this, again, the energies don't matter. Don't focus on the gender. It's the energy of the cards. And that can be applicable to you or the other person. If it doesn't sound like you, it's not for you. But if it does sound familiar, it could be also what the other person's dealing with. So these people are either looking at each other because, you know, the way I'm seeing them, he's watching her and she's kind of looking at him. And we had this energy, I think, last week too. So I feel like this is the continuation of this situation over here. But the King of Wands, he's very passionate. Of course, he's a king, right? So he knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. He's achieved it. But there are some things with his energy. Of course, they're very sexual too. So you could be very attracted to someone and they're being a little bit cold with you. Or, you know, if this is a fire sign that's really attracted to you, then they have very deep desires for you. So for some of you too, with like the Wait card here, and be playful and like, you know, be optimistic and have that attractiveness. Because the second you're focusing on things you're passionate about and you're doing them and you're loving them, you start to glow a different way. And that glow is what will draw people to you because they're attracted to you because you're doing something that you love. And what do we want more? To be in love with what we're doing, right? Or whoever, you know, whatever the situation applies to all of you. But it's coming from a place of wholeness. And for some of you, you might be now aware that you were dealing with people or doing something that was really actually just draining you more than it was giving to you. And because there's a part here that it's like, you know, he leaves swords. So he thinks he's getting away with it because he's leaving you breadcrumbs. So whoever this person, he or she, or whatever the situation, if this is a job, you know, like they could have been taking your ideas, they could have been taking your resources, whatever it is. And now you're being aware of that. So this has now come to your attention and you're making this really big decision, but don't make that decision on guilt. For some of you, I'm repeating that again. Again, be playful, be attractive. This is what makes you attractive when you're having this fun energy around you, okay? And I feel like that's what's drawing people towards you because you're just here, you're just doing your thing, and then this one's coming and now this one's coming, right? So you could also be doing something with more people, of course, too. So this is also like there's people that are being drawn to you right now. And the Two of Cups, yeah. So wow, you guys, you're either meeting someone new with a beautiful deep connection. I guess with the Two of Cups here, you bring your cup, they bring your cup, their cup. Oh my God, so many cups, okay? You're bringing cups that match. So you are having both a physical connection, mental connection, and like spiritual connection. For others of you, this is being in balance with your mind, body, and spirit. So you're literally listening to the cycle of the world. You could be connecting with amazing people. You could be connecting with your soul family, or, you know, you're around people that are really doing that, because this is also really deep friendships. All relationships that are just really connected like this are beautiful. So you could be drawing in a lot of strong energies because you have kings and queens here and the Empress. This is not, you know, these aren't pages, these aren't whatever. What is coming towards you is the top of the top. You're dealing with royalty, right? So whatever you're pulling towards you is in alignment. So this is also, wow, this is beautiful. So about being optimistic, you already have this room here. And when you, yeah, see, like I'm gonna, again, this one that just yelled at me right now. So imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. All this stuff that wasn't needing, that was bad or negative or whatever, dissolved. Creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So all this stuff that's rushing in, something you're super passionate about, something you know you want to do, a decision you've made to proceed with that. And this card with the Empress here is letting you know that it is very abundant. It is going to be very successful. We're definitely going to need a little more time here, guys. Sorry, we're getting into it. But again, if this is a person you're connecting with the Two of Cups, it's going to be a beautiful connection. And here we have the Hierophant. Yeah, so something could have been lying to you about a commitment. There could have been a commitment you were in that wasn't serving you. They were taking more, it wasn't equal. They weren't delivering, they weren't, you know, reciprocating what you were giving. So that's what you've become aware of. So for many of you, that's why this energy is now behind you and you've decided to walk away from this, because it was not giving you equality. It wasn't respecting you. It wasn't giving you that love or whatever. With the Hierophant, of course, this has to do with, if it's a relationship, this is of course something balanced, you know, loving, commitment. So that commitment you might have made towards each other was really one-sided and the other person wasn't delivering. And again, you could be dealing with an air sign. This is earth sign, of course, too. So this can either be your energy, Virgo, or this can be, of course, it stands for Taurus. So you could be dealing with another earth sign if you're dealing with a Taurus, or of course, Capricorn. So the energy is with the air sign and the earth sign. So it could be if you're, you know, you were in a relationship with someone, you've now found out that they have been deceitful, they've been lying, or they've been cheating, or whatever has come to light, you're now aware of. And for some of you, if it's vice versa, then that could also be why you have the guilt here, because it could have been you that did that, okay? So you're just making that decision. We have the Moon card here. But what I wanted to say with that too is it could also be school. So for some of you, if it's a school or business that you have a commitment or a contract with, there's something about it that was not, it wasn't honest. There was something that wasn't being revealed to you and you didn't know that. And now we have the Moon here. So I feel like the Empress now is aware of all the hidden secrets, all the things ever. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everything came out, guys. Everything came out. And I feel like because now you see what's happening in the dark, now you know, because she knows everything now. So your energy is of being fully aware of all the things. You knew your commitment, you knew where you stood with your loyalty, or vice versa. And whatever it was that you were bringing to the table, they were just taking from it. They weren't giving that back to you. Wow. So yeah, 5 of Cups. That's why you've had to cut this out. So for some of you, we're still in that really painful place where you're watching this and you're hurting. This is, of course, crying over spilt milk. So for many of you, you're in that pain place because this is over. Whatever it is gone now. But you're not seeing these 2 beautiful full cups behind you. So for some of you, you really do need to turn around. And I'm going to do this because we got 2 here. You have 2 awesome stuff behind you. And if this is to do with an opportunity or some other beautiful thing, like these are great energies to have coming to you. Again, with the 2 of Cups here, you know, you could be meeting a soulmate. You could be meeting someone super special that you're connecting with here. And that energy, you know, this is also because there's so much stuff here about healing and emotions and everything. You know, you're being optimistic. You're obviously hurting. It's for sure with whatever this was. This didn't just take from you, you know, now you know about it. So first of all, it was lying to you, which of course was distorting you because you loved it. Whatever it was, you were so in love with it. You know, like if this is a person, you love them. So maybe you didn't see it because you were just, no, they wouldn't do that. And then boom, surprise, they did. And then, oh no, they wouldn't say that, or they wouldn't, no. And it is. You know, and it was 222 when I said that. So there's definitely a lot of changes, guys. So really focus on your thoughts, because the 2s have to do with, do not focus on what you don't want. You have to be optimistic to attract the positive things you want, the positive people. If you're doing something that you need other people, then focus on the type of people you want. Don't focus on the types you don't want, because you're going to attract them, because that's what you're thinking of. So huge time for you guys to really reshift those thoughts. Yes, mourn the loss. Yes, be hurting, process it, come to terms with your emotions, and transform those emotions to understanding, to knowledge, and use that towards your growth, right? Here we go, 6 of Wands coming in. Yes, victorious, whatever it is, you are winning, my friend. It is coming towards you. If this is the person, then this person is going to stand out from all the rest. So forget that other old energy that was playing you, that was lying to you, that was just using you and taking more than they were giving. You don't need that shit, girl or guy, whoever you are. You deserve so much better, and they are coming. Again, 6 of Wands, this energy coming towards you. There are other people here, but you see no one else but them. So whatever your other options might be, if this is a business or something, you've got your eyes on one thing and you've got your eyes on the prize, and the prize has their eyes on you too. Trust me with that. With the King of Wands here, this is huge. Whatever this is going to fulfill you in so many ways, especially excitingly. You have all this fire. Whatever this is literally going to light you up. It is going to burn from such a deep place inside of you of joy, of happiness. And with the weight here, like, be optimistic, guys. I know you're being made to wait, but I just saw something too in one of my posts that I shared, was that the longer that, like, I mean, I believe in God, if you haven't noticed, you know, so the longer that God's making you wait for your prize, it's going to be even more and better than what you were expecting. So believe me, this time of letting go, the awareness that you've been brought to right now is so important, because what is coming, guys, it's going to be magical. Of course, if this is a fire sign you're dealing with, yeah, they're coming, baby. They're coming for you and your beautiful connection. We have the Two of Cups here, and then we got 2 cards for your last one. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Devil. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff here. So there could be, now, oh yeah, actually, I'll be honest with you. When I was shuffling and asking for your cards when we were doing this, they fell out on the 7 of Swords. So these might also be clarifying that person if this resonates. This is why you have to remove this. This could, because the Two of Cups is here, this could be a karmic connection with someone. This could be, of course, a karmic lesson. So whatever the situation or the cycle that you've gone through has been for your positivity and for your growth. I'm only saying that because I know what the next card is that's clarifying this. For any of you, of course, the reason why that ended or the reason why you're walking away from whatever you're walking away from, it could have had to do with a lot of codependency, a lot of manipulation when the Devil is here, plus the 7 of Swords in the same spread. There was a lot of stuff that you were not being told. There was a lot of things that weren't in sync. And what you thought, it was always hidden from you. So it's not your fault. Okay, if you're feeling guilty or you're feeling like you were used or taken advantage of, it's not your fault. I feel like the person or their situation or whatever led them to do what they had to do. Unfortunately, this was something you had to learn, and it will probably weigh more on them than it will you. So don't worry, guys, okay? And of course, this is also addiction. So maybe that person chose their addictions over something, or there's something else that they're, you know, they could have been stealing money for that, or they have a gambling issue or whatever it is. But whatever it was, unfortunately, this was meant to happen between you two, and I hate saying that, and I keep sticking to the Hierophant. So stay committed to your dreams. Stay committed to yourself. Don't lose yourself because of them, and don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about having to leave them behind and walk away from that. And the Star is clarifying the Devil. So for a lot of you, this person is standing between you and your future and your wish of this dream happening. So letting them go is massive to achieve this. But also for many of you, if this was a karmic cycle and you're just ending it now and you're just separating, or you're just learning this lesson in the 3rd week, guys, it's going to bring you so much healing. The Star card is all about the healing and awareness. And because we have the other Moon card here too, I feel like with all the things that you found out, it is giving you all the answers of all the unknowns you didn't know, and now you're able to come to peace and terms with it. So a lot of you could be finding out some things you didn't know that was regarding this situation. Like maybe you couldn't understand something, maybe you didn't know, it didn't make sense, and they could have been hiding a pregnancy from you, or they could have been hiding something else from you, or maybe, okay, I'm gonna say it, maybe they ended a pregnancy without you knowing, or maybe there's a baby that was lost or something. There, for some reason, because the Mother card's here too, I feel like for some of you that could be also possible. Do not feel guilty, okay? That's your decision, whatever your decision is, okay, guys? But at the same time too, there is something that is going to bring you so much healing and blessing this week, and I'm so happy for you guys. We've got a really intense reading, but it's coming out very positive, and you guys are going to have a beautiful connection, or a new connection is coming in, which is also karmic and guided. Or you could just be dealing with a Capricorn. Don't focus on the negative, right? You could just be dealing with that other earth sign that we already saw here at the beginning. And this person coming in is going to bring you that healing, love, and beautiful energy. And of course, the Star card is the Aquarian energy as well, or air signs for you. So here, there's so much beautiful stuff coming in for you. So just keep on track and keep following your star, guys. Love you so much. So much love, my Virgos. Let me know how this resonated, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.